Okay, so first I'm using the e.l.f. Mineral eyeshadow primer and just putting that all over the lid. Okay, next taking my MAC 217, I'm going to pick up a wedge, which looks like this, if you haven't seen me use this already. Alright, and then I'm just going to place it in the crease. And I'm going to be blending that upwards, so I have my brush this way. Okay, now I'm taking Mystery, which is just a dark brown, and this is by MAC also. Alright, so I'm going to blend that into the crease as well. Alright, I'm going to brush off, or clean off that brush. And now I'm taking Naked Pigment by MAC. I'm just going to shake it up so that it's easier to get the color out. And it's just a cream color, has a little bit of shimmer in it. Okay, and I'm going to be using this brush to get the color out of the container. It's a little bit easier. Okay, so I'm going to be placing that color right underneath the brow as a highlight. Okay, and I'm going to take a little bit of that color as well and just place it right here, the tear duct area, and then a little bit on the inner corner of the eyelid. Okay, now I'm taking this brush by e.l.f. and it's a they just call it a professional eyeshadow brush. You can get it at Target for $1. Okay, so picking up Mystery again, which was the dark brown color. I'm just going to be placing that on the lid. And just blending it in just a little bit with the Naked Pigment that I laid down. Okay, so once I have that on the lid, I'm going to take the 217 brush again with a little bit of Mystery and go back in and blend it up into the crease. Okay. Alright, now I'm taking that same brush by e.l.f. and I'm going to take the black that's in here in the e.l.f. Beauty book. It's this color right here. And this black has a little bit of shimmer in it. So, okay. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of that black. Like I said, it does have shimmer in it, so if you don't like the shimmer for a smoky look, then just pick up a matte black. Okay. So I'm just going to lay that down pretty much on top of the brown, just layering it. You will get fallout, so it's really best to do your foundation after your eyes are done. But for the tutorials, I don't usually do that. Okay, so once you have it laid down like this, kind of like a little triangle, you want to go back with your blending brush. So I'm going to be using my 217, and then I'm just going to blend that in. So you do want to blend this in a little bit, but you don't want to go too far onto the naked pigment, because you're just going to end up covering it up. And you want a little bit of light with this look. Alright, so I'm just going to finish blending this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished blending that up into the crease area. Then take a little bit more of the black and just place it back down. Some of it ends up, when you're blending it in, it ends up blending away and it's not as dark as you want it. But the eyelid you do want pretty dark. Okay. Alright, and now I'm taking this same brush and I'm going to pick up a little bit of gesso, which is a matte white by MAC. So it just looks like this. But I don't really recommend this color because, like I've said before, it's a pretty chalky color and it's kind of hard to pick up. Yeah. Alright, so you're just going to go back and just lighten this area up just a little bit more underneath the brow. So you're just going to place that right on top. You don't really want to blend it in, you just want to place it on top of the color that's already there. And then you also want to do that right on the inner corner here. Okay, so that's it. You're not going to place down too much of that color. And I'm just going to take my blending brush and then just blend this in right here in the corner. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to clean up the fallout and I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen. And I'm just going to draw a thin line on the top of my eyelid right here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just cleaned up the fallout and then I applied the eyeliner, just a thin line on the top, and I set my concealer. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to take this brush, it's just a flat shader brush by MAC, and I'm going to pick up Mystery. Okay, so you're just going to run that along the lower lash line. Alright, just like that, and then you're going to go back and pick up the black color that you're using. So make sure you tap off your brush really well, otherwise you're going to have to clean up again. Okay, now this time you want to put the black closer to the water line. Alright, and then just blend that in. Okay, now taking this brush here, which we were using to apply the highlight, just get whatever's left on the brush and then just run it along the bottom, just to blend it in a little bit more so it doesn't look so harsh. Okay, and then I'm going to be using the NYC black eyeliner. I wouldn't usually use this for the waterline, but I'm going to be taking off my makeup in a couple of hours, so I'm just going to use this. Normally I would use the Wet n Wild gel liner because it lasts for quite a while in the waterline. Actually, it pretty much lasts all day long. You don't have to touch it up. But I find with like regular eyeliner or even the one by Makeup Forever, which says it's waterproof, and it's supposed to last on the waterline. It doesn't really last. Okay, so you want a tight line as well. So I'm going to do that. I just saw my contact move. That's gross. Alright, so once you have that done, you're going to go back and pick up a little bit more of the Naked pigment. And I'm using that same little brush, but make sure you clean it off, because now you probably have a little bit of the black on there. And I'm just going to pick up a little tiny bit, and then just place it right here on the inner tear duct, like that. Okay, so I'm going to curl my lashes and put mascara on, but if I were wearing this for longer than a couple of hours, I would definitely put some lashes on, something dramatic. So I'm going to put my mascara on and I'll be right back. Alright, so I already contoured my face, and then today I actually contoured along the nose and then all the way across the forehead, like the way Kim Kardashian does. So now taking, this is from Rock & Republic, and it's called Call Me. It looks a lot like the NARS Orgasm blush. Okay, I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just place it on my cheeks. Alright, just like that. And then just blend it on a little bit. I like to take my foundation brush and just brush it in like that. Okay, so next I took Benefit's High Beam, and I actually put it along down the center of my nose, and then right up here, and then on the top of the cheekbone. So I'm going to put it on this side, so I didn't do that yet. And you want to make sure when you're using any type of a cream product or a liquid highlighter that you do it before you set your makeup, otherwise you're going to make a mess. And you'll end up picking up the powder that you set and your foundation along with it. Okay, so you just dab it on there like that, blending it in. Alright, so on the lips I used Maybelline Born With It, and it's kind of like a peachy pink color. And then for the lip liner I used Stone by MAC, so it's just a brown color. So this time I actually did line my entire lip, and then on the corners I just put a little bit more, kind of like in a triangle shape as well, and then you just blend it in. It makes the lips appear a little bit fuller. And on the top of the lips I'm going to be using MAC's lip gloss in Oyster Girl. And it's a really light color. Okay, so I'm just going to be putting that on the top. Or you can use a clear gloss, because the lipstick has a lot of pigment in it. And that's the finished look. If you have any questions, let me know.